We have to understand guide hand issues start out as young players pushing the ball with two hands because they're not strong enough. And then it just becomes a habit because they do it for a long time. So if we need to break that motor pattern, the first thing that we have to do is we have to get the shooting hand in the right position. Most players that are pushing with their guide hand, once they're strong enough, they're pushing with their guide hand because the shooting hand is used to being out of position, is pushing the ball one direction. We need the guide hand to push the ball the other direction. If we're going to fix the guide hand, we've got to fix the shooting hand position first. We've got to get the shooting hand underneath the middle of the ball. So the habit is just like a motor pattern. It's something that your body is used to repeating and neurons firing in a particular sequence, and we have to change that sequence. And if we try and do it quickly, you're probably just going to go back to that old habit. We've got to kind of deliberately change that sequence in the beginning. So first thing we have to do is simplify the environment a little bit. Make sure you move in as much as you need to, and then don't be afraid to hold yourself accountable to the guide hand coming off the ball by starting at the triple threat position, lifting to the set point, taking your guide hand off, and then shooting it with one hand. Okay? So we can start with that. We've got to be really deliberate about actually doing the thing that we say we're working on, and not saying we're working on getting our guide hand off the ball, but we're still pushing with it. Then as soon as you're starting to get comfortable with and good at that new pattern of taking your guide hand off the ball, then we've got to start to make it more realistic. And that doesn't mean jumping immediately to game speed. It means slowly adding back in the layers that make the game the game. And so as soon as you realize, oh, I shot 3 great shots here with my guide hand coming off the ball, I'm starting to get more comfortable, make the situation a little bit harder. Don't jump from just outside the charge circle to 3-point line at game speed, just a little bit harder, and then see, okay, am I doing well there? And if you are, make it a little bit harder again.